Alright guys, appreciate you joining me and welcome back. Need to eat. Last episode we went ahead and made our ooh, this is loud. We made our potions here. We got 6 of our fire resist potions. Good stuff. But kind of running out of space at the moment. I don't want to build any more chests. So what do I gotta do to, what would be the best alternative as far as a storage unit? Let's see. We got barrels, item barrel. Kind of a transport. No, I don't. How about, I don't want to go Applied Energistics just yet, but I think we're probably going to have to go there. It might just be easier to just get that done. Let's see, Applied and Applied. Okay. So let's drive space. We're definitely gonna need that. So, all right. Well, let's look at it. I mean, we need to go. We need the storage. It's also gonna make us have to push on our power generation. But let's start with energy cells. All right. So we got to make some fluix crystals. Oh man, that's gonna be. All right. Well, we're definitely not gonna get to that point yet, apparently. So. Let's see. All the panels. The nice thing is that we can make some really nice facades. And it's actually kind of what I can't wait for. Because there's so many good facades on here to use. Alright, so what's the first thing we gotta make? We need the... What is that? The main one. Get the name of this stuff. Don't need those. An ME controller. Yeah, we need the ME controller. So how do we get... I don't need those. Fluix seeds. So to get a fluix next, we need a fluix crystal. So we need charged Certus quartz, nether quartz, and a redstone in a puddle. Alright, so do I got charged Certus quartz? I've got 2. We'll take one of those. Solar. So we can put that into a pulverizer, get it into a flux of fluix dust, Once we've got a fluix dust, combine it with sand, get 2 fluix seeds. And then each seed combined with a glowstone. Into the sand and the seed into the water, make the crystal grow. Your fluix crystal, okay. So can almost get there, but we definitely need some charged fluix. Okay, so we can't do this yet. I don't have enough. We don't have enough room or resources. So, all right. So I think we're gonna have to do a crate for now. I mean, we got the wood, so that's not a big deal. But so some wood, some planks. All right. Patch these out. Put that back in there because I'm gonna have to go do some mining for that. All right, some more planks. I don't need that many planks, but I do need grab a little bit of wood there. Definitely put that in there. And the maze stones, that'll be fine. All right. Make a bunch of sticks. All right. So that's fine. 4 wood casings. Okay, that's good. So we need 4 of those times 4 is 16. Oh yeah, we definitely need quite a few. Oak wood. You need what, 10 more of those? Boom. And then all those down. Gives us R4. Beautiful. That's what we want right there. Okay. Go on that. No. Here's our 4 crates. Let's just set them back here for right now. They can go right on top of each other. It doesn't matter. Because not that big of a, they're not going there anywhere. I'm going to take, oh, that wood. Take all the wood out first. All the wood and plant material. How's that? That'll go in this bottom one here. You can go, you can go, you can stay, stay. All right. That looks good. All right. It's all the trees and saplings. All right. All that in there. All right. So now let's get the actual the kind of plant material. Again, yes. That one doesn't go in there. That can stay there. All right, so that looks like all the plant material. Okay. All right, that's all the plant material for that. Okay. You go in there. All right, that's good. I think we're okay over here too. He can come out because he needs to go in the other one. This. Guard. So I need to cook that. Cook that, so I definitely need to make some of that. All right, I think we're okay with this at this point. That's still growing pretty good. All right, so for now, I'm just gonna move this stuff over here. I will eventually pump them over to this one. Yeah, maybe I will. I'll just wait. All right, here we go. All right, so there's a little more room. Need a little bit of room as far as our stuff goes. All right, so what's next? I got food cooking. Plant. Go in there. All right. All right, so that gives us some room. Good deal. All right, so what's the next portion? We got to do some mining for this quartz. So let's go look at the charged quartz. I want the ore because I need to see at what level they spawn on. So it looks like starts at 20. The peaks are 29 and 37. Like the average is going to be 24 to 37. 38. 24 to 38. I'll call that. All right. Definitely need to go get some of that. So let's go do that. Let's see if we can get some more charged quartz. We definitely need quite a bit of that. At least get us started. 24 to 37. Looks like this level is probably all right. We need to turn on the light meter. All right, so where should the first one be? We'll just drop it right there for now. How's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. All right. Go ahead and start making our way around. Excuse me. I don't want to tear out my stairs, so we're just going to make a few circles. Hey, look, there's one. Lots of tin too. That's good. Probably start lighting this all up. It's about to get dangerous. 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. 4, 6, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 4. 4. No, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, remember, once you get it started, it's pretty easy to keep up with it. But just getting it started tends to be the pain in the butt part. Make sure you get those first few laid out correctly. And since this is just straight up strip mining, I don't have to sit there and just dig into the wall as I come across stuff, because we're just going to come around and get it. Excuse me. Man, look at all the tin. There's been a ton of tin, man. That's good. Black quartz there, nice. Lots and lots of ores today. It's really good. What is this? It's level 20, so 27. Well, technically 26 is where I'm standing, because 27 is at the eye level. Make one more pass. Let's see if we get any more. Otherwise, I think see if we can't just charge make some of these, because I know you can charge them. All right. Yeah. All right. Take this one last run down this side and all around the way back over here by the stairs. And then we'll pick everything up, light everything up, and see where we're at. Alright, there's some charged stuff right there, so that's good. Yeah, this is definitely the level to be on for restored quartz. Oh. Oh, jeez. Of course, I would uncover a freaking tunnel. Start picking the stuff up before it starts disappearing. More tin, holy cow. Perfect. All right, let's call that good. We'll just use the regular pickaxe to dig out the rest. Oh, look at all this. Heck yeah. Score. Alright, so we need to put down torches. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. There is so much stuff. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4 for that. Alright, so let's put it on the wall for the time being. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's silver, so we can also get, look at that. Silver, lead, all that, just everywhere. Holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 4. 3, 4. Not quite, so we'll just drop him up there. And there's a spider. He dead. 4. Even lapis right here. Throw that in the corner. Get that up there. There's a skeleton right there too. Throw these guys up on the wall for right now. All right. That's good. Let's go and take those. That's good. The other stuff, definitely going to come and take. There's a lot to come clean up the floor here at some point. For the time being, though, just going to focus on this stuff. Good. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of cleanup for all the other stuff that's around here. Holy cow. Alright, let's look around. Get it? Yep, that's all that. Alright. Alright, so I think I got all the Certus quartz. So what do we have? We have 16 charged now. So that was pretty good. A little rarer than the regular stuff. So the fact we're up to what, found 14 in that little area. Okay, and I need sand. Okay, so Applied Energistics, we can get ME controllers, the first thing, obviously. So we got to get to this first. So we need to make charge another quartz and redstone. Okay, so go. All right, so we got all those. They need to go into a pool of water. So I've got a water bucket already. We'll just set up, we'll make a little spot over here off to the side for right now. Let's just put him over here out of the way for the time being. And you just throw that, and that. There it is. Boom. 32 Fluix crystals. Alright. All those need to go into pulverizer. Going to turn off the extract on this because I want everything to stay put. Oh, This is the crusher. I need the pulverizer. Yeah, luckily this doesn't take too long. So I can just actually turn off the extract on that one, and we'll set up throw those in there. Done. He's done. Go ahead and turn the extracts back on. And we take all this. That'll give us 32. I'll hang on to the rest of this fluix ducts for fluix dust for right now. This is going to give us 32 of these. So we're just going to dump them all in there. You can see the little sparkles in there, the little particle effects. So we know it's going. It's going to take a while for that to go. So we'll let it do its thing. So we've got that. So that'll take a minute. All right. So the next thing we're going to need is we need to set up the presses, these inscribers, because we got to get those. So we need some sticky pistons. We got to make some pistons. Okay. All right. So grab some of those. We also need to make sure, obviously, got some cobblestone. We need to make sure we've got some iron. We need redstone. And okay, so where is there it is. Sticky piston, regular piston. So we're gonna need at least one of each for right now. I'm thinking we probably should make 2 of each. That'll be 6. That way we can have 2 of each going at the same time at any given time. 5, 6. Beautiful. All right, so it gives us 6, and I need slime balls. Oh, look at that. 1, 2. Boop, 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 boop. Sticky piston. Beautiful. Right, so there's that, and I should probably make some more of the those there. So what is it? Sand. Go back in there. You can go back in there. Sand. No. It was charged Certus quartz. Oh, okay. So we need to see about how to make charged Certus quartz. That's the next. What was it? Charged Certus quartz. Energetic infuser. What we got there? So lead gear, copper gear. Okay. 1, 2, 4. Take those. 3. All right. So let's make. Those. All right, so we got our 2 and our 1. Now we need redstone and gold and silver. 1 gold, 2 silver. And the last part is the machine casing, which is a tin, glass, and iron. 1, 2, 4. All right. Do I got to put a piece of iron? Yes, I do. Okay. 1 more piece of iron. And I need some glass. 1, 2, 3. That gives me my 4 there. Okay, so we've got machine frame. Machine frame done. Redstone transmission coil. 2 of those. No, I just need the other one, which is the reception coil. That's done. Boom. Energetic infuser. Bam. Done. So for right now, it's going to drop this bad boy right up here. Let it be straight up insert. Here we go. I'm not gonna, there's no item conduit attached to it, so it doesn't matter. So what I can do is I can just take a whole stack. Take a whole stack, put that there. Throw it all right in there. Like that, charged quartz. All right. So we're good on that. All right. And let that roll do its thing. Look at that. That is growing quick. That's getting close. Already up to 3. Fantastic. All right, I'll take those 4 for now, because then we need redstone and put the redstone charge Certus quartz. Regular nether quartz. Okay. I got another bucket of water, so I'm just going to make another spot here. Ta-da! And we got 8. All right. So we need the inscriber. That's what we need. We need those. We got 8. We needed 6. So that's perfect. So 5 iron ingots times 6. So 30. We got 3. Oh, I need a lot more of those. All right, well, we got 3, so we'll go with 3 for right this second. That's the main thing. We needed 3. Oh, we only have 1 of the logic presses anyway, so we can't really do much past this. Go ahead and leave those in there for now. Alright, so with that being said, alright, these all require their own separate thing, so we need to kind of put these over off to the side a little bit. I think for right now, let's kind of set these over this way. Now, the problem with these is, in order to get them into these spots, if you want to automate this, and to get them over here, is this is from the top, this is from the bottom, this is from the back. So a lot of times what people do is they will flip it on its side, so that you can access the bottom of it. In this case, we're not going to worry about that. You just need to get some power to it. And let's see. Can we give it some power? Start with this. I'm almost positive that we're going to have to change this over, because these should not work on these. So you'll see what I'm talking about. There's no, can't do anything with it, right? Okay. All right. So I've got logic press. Alright, so that's the next part. So we got the inscribers. So the next part is, alright, applied. We barely got to get to these energy cells. Okay, so we can make energy cells. We just need to make some quartz glass. Okay, we can make those. Oh, it's so close. Quartz. I think I need to make some more glass, actually. Go ahead and just make some of those. While I'm at it, I'm just going to go ahead and smash out some more sand. Just throw in some pressure here. If you remember when we did this last, throwing cobblestone in here gives us sand. If you throw it in here, it gives you, if you throw it in the pulverizer, it gives you gravel with like a 15% chance of sand. So we want it in the crusher so that we get that sand, right? So we got that. You notice how we have the filters in here, so nothing's going to be inserted there. Then we'll go down to the other spot. And in this case, we're just throwing sand in here. Let that come out. You can see it's just getting pulled out. And anything that, here's the, see that? All that sand's coming down here because remember how we set it up. If there's nowhere for it to go on the, when it gets pulled out into the orange color, as far as the channel, it comes down to this chest. So that's why we have it all come down here. We just go ahead and grab a few more stacks, let it do its thing. That's going pretty good there. It's moving right along. Plenty of glass. How we doing on? He's full. Yeah, these guys are staying pretty full. This guy's, oh, he's getting the first one to come out. These two are getting dragged out first. So they're doing okay. They're not quite keeping up with the power, but we're only using the two, so those two will be okay with those as far as the generation, because right now it's just taxing these two sides, this side with these two, and they are, I mean, they're using quite a bit. You can see they're basically almost getting it completely out. Oops, not mean to do that, but it hasn't touched this side yet, so you know what I mean. But we're still okay. We got plenty going. You can see all the generators still staying up. They're pretty full. And there's all of our glass coming out. All right. Quartz glass. So we need crushed Certus quartz or nether, crushed nether. Which one do we have more of? Nether quartz. I think we're gonna need quite a bit of that, so we'll go ahead and crush some of that. Can I I don't think I can pulverize it, can I? Oh yeah, we're good. Just throw that all in there. And now that gets pulled out on the orange channel as well, which means it should end up down here. Beautiful. Exactly what we want. And that's why you got it set up like that. So anything that it doesn't go in here that I have filtered, anything that I have filtered that or is not part of the filter that goes into these furnaces, power furnaces, will just go down to that chest, which is what I want. We'll fill that guy back up. We'll fill that guy back up. Fill this guy back up. They're cruising right along. Those are all done, so that's good. Almost there. Let's see. Let this one more go, and then I can throw those in there, those in there, and that's good. Beautiful. All right, so all those are finished. Let all that happen. Look at that. We're doing really good. Lots of sand. Plenty of another quartz dust. Look at that. It popped. Right click. Just the ender pearl. No lily. The next thing is we're going to need cables for this stuff. Thing about cables is they will actually, if you get these smart cables, they will actually show you how many channels are in use. So if you just want to keep it simple, it's these little glass cables. That's fine. They think they only have up to like 8 channels. The thing about those is you don't know how many you're using on any given one. Each item that connects to the cable is one channel. You can only have up to a certain number of channels. Like this is the real confusing part that Applied Energistics 2 has to do with all these channels, because every section is a channel. So every device connected is a channel. So you've got to be real careful. And what I ended up doing is I just go for the big smart cables. The dense smart cables are good. If you can, obviously if you can get to them. Because if you can just use the dense smart cables, it makes it a lot easier because you can see how many channels, because they have a ton of channels to use. But it makes it, if you don't, that's fine. You can use these other ones for the time being when you're small, which I'll probably just do for right now since it'll be easy to use. And then that way later on I will eventually switch it out. Like a lot of times I'll use the main core, the backbone, because remember this is a computer network. I'll use for the main backbone, I'll use one of these big dense covered cables, smart cables for it. These ME dense smart cables. They are huge, but they can allow for all of the different connections. And then as you branch off into your sub networks, you can use the smaller cables. And I just end up using the smart cables in that aspect. So for in this case, glass cable like this, we just need these, which is literally a quartz fiber and some fluid crystal. And that is the crushed quartz and any kind of glass. So hence why we got all the glass and why you're making all the crushed quartz. How much we got over there? All right, we'll take that right now. Let those keep rolling. All right, so we're just going to start with this. We'll go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. All right. Okay, that'll be okay for right now. We'll stop there. All right, so we've got. Need this guy. So we need 2 of the fluid crystals. Can I throw some in here or have I not? Or did I use up everything that I was just doing? I could have swore I had more. It looks like I may have used them all. No. Alright. Well, so back to it. So we need out of the way. Take a bunch of those. Take a bunch of that. And if we need the charged Certus quartz. There we go. like that. We've got a full stack. So, brilliant. Alright, so it's just this semi-glass cable that we need. Don't need a ton of it, so we just need 2, 3. About 44 for right now, so we don't blow through everything right this second. Alright, so let's go ahead and just set the... where'd it go? I'll put the charge first quartz, the fluids quartz in here. Oh, we had a few in here, that's fine. I'll throw those in there for right now too. Alright, so we got those. Fantastic. Alright, so this is going to be our... Let's see. There's our connections. Okay, so those automatically connect. That looks good. So once one step down, now we need to make the what was it? The needed the that Certus quartz, the quartz glass. Okay, that was the other part. We needed to make the quartz glass. These, use these. I'll take those. All right. All right. So quartz glass. Or I take and make all those. So for this one. All right, so we need some kind of silicon in the silicon inscriber silicon press. This is again quartz powder. Yeah, look at that. You see what I mean? You need so much of this stuff. It's insane. So let's just take a stack out. Need to make more of it. We've got a stack here, but we're gonna need more. Go ahead and throw some more in there. Alright, that's fine. That's right, I can also take a stack of this. I can throw that in there too. Oh, it doesn't break up in there. We'll do it in here. I think I can just use these as well. I don't want to use the charged Certus quartz. Okay, that's good. We can definitely use those. Alright. So I'm going to put the charged Certus quartz back in here because I don't want to use those. So I've got the glass. And here's the thing. So need a diamond. So we got to grab a diamond. There's all my diamonds. Oh, they're in here. All right, so we're gonna make. Right, that's the other thing. Oh, before I get too far into it, I need to. I'm just going to make a full stack of this because I need that silicone. We're just going to make a bunch of it right now. Boom. Got that too. We're going to definitely need to go get some more quartz and stuff. That's okay. That'll keep rolling. But we can also do... So we need the, I think it was the engineering press for that. Yeah, there's the engineering press. So this goes in here. So you see you can't do it because it doesn't have the power. So the next thing is we need to get this ME controller, or not the ME controller, but the power and the energy acceptor. That's the other next thing. So we need core iron, the fluix, and the quartz glass. The energy acceptor is what's going to transfer the power from being RF into the power for the system. So the energy acceptor, we need the iron, that's what we're missing. And if you notice, because the crates are all right here, or because the one crate is right there, we can access all that stuff. But I just need 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to put 2 in there because that way we'll be able to double the input on the transfer rate. So that way we should not have any issues as far as power coming in. So I will set these here. So I need to go get the enhanced energy conduits. This would be strictly insertion. Oh, I did not want that. Okay. And do I have? I do. Just like that. Boom. Power. Ta-da. So eventually, next is going to be getting these energy cells. Once we have the energy cell, we can make some energy cells. We can then have some backup storage power for this stuff rather than just being a constant drain on our current system. So, for the time being, we got that stuff going. That's all that we need for the time being. We've got all of our quartz and stuff going. We need that. Here's our glass. Fantastic. We've got some silicon. We need that. And then we also need some of that redstone. Grab a little bit of that. Alright, so if you remember, for the controller, we need an engineering processor, which is the printed engineering circuit, a redstone, and a printed silicon. Let's see. So we need the inscriber silicon press, which I believe is over here. Oh. Engineering press, logic press. Do we not have? We don't have a silicon press. Let's. We have not found the silicon press. No. So we're kind of stuck at that point. Dang it. All right. Calculator, engineering, logic press. We got to find the silicon press. Dang it. We're so close to getting all this sorted. All right. So actually a pretty good spot right there. We're definitely gonna have to. All right, so got to go get the. You got to go get the silicon press. As you can see, I don't have it in here, so go ahead and just toss this stuff in here for right now. That way we know where it's all at. We can go back in there. I'm going to throw the glass back in here. So yeah, so we need the silicon press, which means we need to take a little bit of a hike to go and find it. Dang it. Shame. That is a big shame. Oh look, we got plenty of silicon in here too. I didn't even realize that we had all that. Alright, so we got tons of silicon. Okay, we don't need to make any more. We can use that other stuff to make the glass. So that's good. I need... I need the cobalt. Is there no cobalt? Oh, there we go. I need to repair this at least once. Thank you. Throw you in there. Yep, we got to take the water. Dang. I mean, that's a lot of hiking because we got to find that one. We already had to do plenty of hiking for all that stuff. Ooh, and we're running low on lava as well. We need to take that and go get up. So, but you know what? That was pretty good. We've made quite a bit of progress. We haven't quite got the Applied Energistics stuff set up yet, but we're in really good shape. We're just waiting on the one. We do have the press. The presses will work since we do have power to them from the energy acceptors. We're working towards getting some of these energy cells. The dense energy cell will be the best. If we can get a few of those, maybe like 3 or 4 of those, I think we'll be in really good shape as a backup power source for the system should we run out of power for whatever reason. But over that, I think we're in pretty good shape as far as that goes. We'll eventually need to get some ME drives. We do have to have this ME controller because the drives are what we're going to end up having to put. You have these actual drives here, these storage components. Those are there's drive. You combine those with the blank. What is it? The blank drive. Where's the blank drive at? There it is. That's the encoding pattern, but there is an actual drive. See it listed. Probably completely overlooking it. Ah, there they are. These storage cells. Oh, these are fluid cells and they're storage cells. These are the drives. So they can hold, you can see that they will hold one of up to a number of bytes used. You can see the 64K one is the large one largest one. But here's the thing about that is you see right below on the second line where it says 0 of 63 types, it will only hold 63 different items. So that means you can put your cobalt, or not your cobalt, well, you can put your cobalt, you can put your cobblestone, stone, marble, so on and so forth. So each one of those items is one type. So you can only have 63 types of items on any given storage cell. From my experience, is that you're going to run out of the types. You're going to run out of room for the types on these storage cells before you run out of actual space on them. So a lot of times, like I would be up to this 16K ME storage cell. I would only have about 10,000 bytes used, but I would be at 63 of 63 types. You know, the 4K ME storage cell, yeah, I'll burn through that 4K at 4,096 bytes real quick. But, you know, and I won't have 63 types. But once you break to the 16K and get into the 64K, you're probably never going to get close to that full bytes used. So those are good. 16K is probably more than sufficient because, like I said, odds of you getting to that full bytes used is not likely because I usually don't even get that close unless you're just literally stuffing. You've got cobblestone on that one drive and you're just stuffing as much cobblestone into it as you can. So in that aspect, not a big deal. You probably will. You probably want to, considering what we're going to have storing on there, is not going to be anything of the big stuff, you know, like the cobblestone and the dirt and everything. I'm going to keep the bulk of that on or in the dank knolls as my storage because obviously I don't need to have all that in there. This is just going to be for all the main stuff that we're going to have sitting around, like, you know, a handful of this, handful of that. and then the iron. So like you'll have the ores; those would probably be the largest amounts of items. But we're not gonna have tens of thousands of them in there, right? So we'll probably, I'll probably get to. I think I might start with some 4Ks and see where we're at, and I'm thinking I might do some 16s, but I don't know if we really need to get too far past that, because they're not hard to get to. It's just a matter of, getting it, because each one, if you look at these, you'll notice that you have to make this component. It requires a certain item. Basically, you have to have 3 of these, the previous storage components to make that one, right? So in order to get the 1K, you can see the 1K ME, you use this. And then when you go up to the next one, which is the 4K, you need 3 of the 1Ks. Plus, you need to make a calculation processor. And then to get to the 16K, you have to make 3 of the 4Ks. So you're tripling each one of those as you go to get up to that. And if you notice, once you get up to this last one, to get to 64, you have to make 16 of these. So for each one of these, it's 3 of the 4K. So that's literally 9 of the 4K. But and on top, to get each one of those 4Ks, it's 3 of the 1Ks. So it's 27 1Ks to get all the way up here to the 16K, right? Or to get up to the 64K. We don't need to go that high. I think that's why I think that we could probably stop at the 16K and just get these 3 4Ks, which would mean 9 of the 1Ks, and not have to go through all that extra resources to get up to the 64. If we're not going to be having a huge storage issue, it's all, like I said, it's all going to be the lower numbered stuff, the odds and ends versus all the mining that we're doing, and then it'll just mainly be with the ores, the ingots that we process. That's the big thing. Those will be the big things, but we're not going to have a ton of those either. So 4K, and even so the 16K will probably be as high as we ever need to get with it, because we can always just build more. I can always throw a bunch of 4Ks in there, but obviously if we have a ton of iron and ingots in general, the ingots are going to eat through about about 10 or 12 of the types, but that can easily rip through 1,000 bytes or units. So that's why I'm thinking we probably won't go past the 16K, just because that'll give us plenty of room as far as the stuff we need to do and store. Okay. So yeah, but that's the next big thing, is we need to get finish getting the ME controller, as well as an ME drive, and then some of these storage cells in there, and then as well as these dense energy cells right here. Dense energy cells but we need the energy cell for that. So we can make these right now, but we'll need to figure out how we're going to lay it all out in order to get to that point. So, all right, guys. So that, in a nutshell, is the beginning of Applied Energistics. Yep, that's it. Applied Energistics. And I do hope that you guys did enjoy that as well, because well, it was fun. It's actually something that I haven't actually done a whole lot of as of late. So I do want to try to work on that some more. But we will definitely get to that. But that is, like I said, that is the beginning of it, and at least you guys have an introduction to it. The cables, the glass cables, the channels, that is one of the hardest things to worry about, that channel, and then setting up subnetworks. But we'll get to that down the road. But introduction, I think we're good. If you have questions, please, write them in the comments. I'll try to answer them as I go. But there's plenty of info, and we can look up and I can show it to you. If you haven't done so, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. As well as if you have not seen my Twitch page, please go ahead and head on over there. If you hit that follow over there, it takes only a couple seconds, and I always appreciate all of it. Okay, guys, have a great one. Appreciate you as always.